I'm a little, I don't want to say envious, but I'm admirant of the people who build strength IRL. My own 2 cents is just as a normal guy who works, I mean, I don't know what you'd call this job. It's not even like a white collar job. It's like a no collar job. The strength build is less practical for me than a dex build. You don't, stop saying you have a wisdom build. You don't. You rolled a deprived character. Don't do yourself any favors. Where do I go? The lanterns that are flashing.
Think fast.
Yeah, the lanterns that are flashing. Yay! So true.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
In my swamp.
Oh, caramba. You must be new then. Don't worry. I'm here to cause trouble. You'd better not. I've waged more wars than you have had dinner.
Grenadiers will run away from you and avoid your attacks. Use your environment against them to disrupt them before you attack.
The answer is always more gunpowder.
Bonk. Avoid that. Oh wait, you can't. Get surprised. You're too slow, lady. You're too slow. You're like the dude on rollerblades in Metal Gear Solid 2. Okay, she's pretty quick. Honestly, the whole scheme of things, she's actually pretty fast. Oh, but I got you in the corner. What the hell? We dodge those. Can I pick up a pot, please? Excuse me, she farted on me? She has to be stunned in order to be hit. Can I throw the grenade back at you? GoldenEye style? Alright, well, I'm just gonna light you on fire. This is the first boss of Siphon Filter. Oh no. Oh, that's brutal, dude. How dare you break wind before me?
Cielos, more explosions?
Tornado Strike. Press LB plus X to perform a spinning slash that will knock down all enemies within reach.
What's next on the things
I
to
will,
learn
I
list?
will.
Are you the ones causing all this we are on a secret mission. I'll surprise them.
First, I need to build up my panache meter, if you don't mind.
Allow me. Put one up, all right.
Bro, you gotta move! You gotta dunk those! I can't believe anger management is gonna be my new reference. That's like so embarrassing. The movie is not even good. It has no merit at all. You, in my opinion, you guys should also explode when an explosion happens near you, or what do I know? I got too close to the sun. Please attack me. Oh, come on, I dodged that!
They damaged my honor.
No merit. Have you seen Marissa Tomei? Yeah, but she's only in the movie for like... Okay, listen, can I say something? You're supposed to root for Adam Sandler in anger management, but he's actually a really bad boyfriend, okay? I'm ignoring the fact... Hang on, I'm going to turn my fan on because things might get a little heated in here. Like, were dudes in the 90s even trying? I know nobody here is speaking from personal experience, but... In anger management, Adam Sandler is dating Marissa Tomei, okay? They're going to get engaged. That's like the principle of the movie. He has a good job designing clothes for cats who are overweight. It's a real market. She's a poetry teacher. This is a two-income family that could have made it work in New York City in the year 2003. Do you see how much things have changed? Now, it's so messed up. What's the problem? What's the problem with him? She's a poetry teacher. When Jack Nicholson meets Marissa Tomei for the first time, he recites a poem to her And she says, "That's my poem." And Adam Sandler says, "Oh, right, that's your poem. You know I love that poem." And then Jack Nicholson says, "I found it crumpled up in Dave's room next to the sports pages." I don't know if that's true or if he made it up, but at the same time, that's messed up, Dave. If that's true, that's messed up. Secondly, there's not really that much more. Well, when he goes to Boston with Jack Nicholson forces him. He basically does force him to go on a date with another woman. He essentially says, if you don't ask this other woman out, I'm going to write a note to the judge that means you're going to prison. But that being said, he didn't have to go back to her house. That's something he did of his own volition. I understand he needed a phone book, because this is the early 2000s, to figure out the address of where his friend was staying. But still, I'm just saying, you could go to a payphone, Adam Sandler. You put yourself in a bad situation.
So, what's next on the things to burn list?
How do you remember this much about the movie? I watched half of it last night. Okay, I think we need to prioritize the Grenadier. So I'm going to grab this and stop hitting me. And I'm going to throw it at her, and she's going to explode. All right, good start. But there is another Yoda style, Open Yoda style. I'm going to grab this one, and I'm going to throw it at you up there. If I may be so bold. What a throw! One of the greatest throws I've ever seen. You're going to block me? I'm in trouble. No, I think I'm okay. We're going to kick this into you. I'm going in on you. I'm kicking you away. I'm taking care of you. I'm filling up my panache meter. Don't kill me. I'm alive somehow. Get surprised, brother. Get innocuous. Get killed. Okay, what's next? Get lit on fire. That's a big one. After you're done getting lit on fire, take a barrel to the chest. And now my panache meter is full. We hit you with one of these. We hit you with one of these. We hit you with one of these. Huge. Now, come and see me.
This one's for you.
I would not get hit by that, but apparently in medieval Spain, things were a little bit different back then. When does the realistic depiction of a panic attack set in? I would say when Jack Nicholson keeps calling Adam Sandler's boss Fran, even though his boss's name is actually Frank. You could definitely see that Adam Sandler's character, Dave, is starting to experience the most realistic depiction of a panic attack ever put to film. That's just my 2 cents. First off, get lit on fire. Secondly, get lit on fire. Okay, who wants next? You want next? Take some of this next. Ooh, tough luck! I like the part where Jack Nicholson goes la 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 la. Honestly, I'm not gonna deny it. I would probably get pretty close to having a panic attack if I was driving over a busy New York bridge and then my court-appointed anger management counselor slammed on the brakes in my car and forced me to sing a song from West Side Story before we could start moving again. That would send me for a bit of a loop, quite frankly. I think I would probably find myself on the news.
Wait till our captain finds out.
So the Count Duke has an evil plan to destroy.
But I would never
And he didn't
be
even
caught doing that in
boast
New
about-
York because they have good public transportation, so I would just take the subway instead.
Let's see. How did I get out of here last time?
Based. Whoop. Good is a generous term. I feel like public transit in New York is good, right? Right?
I
Also, you wouldn't need a court-appointed anger management counselor. Well, that's the thing about the movie, is that neither did Adam Sandler. It was all a big mix-up because he got... Listen, to understand this, you have to understand the climate of post-9/11 America, especially when it comes to aviation travel, okay? So Adam Sandler's on the airplane, and he wants to watch the movie, but he didn't get a headset. So he pings the stewardess and says, "Excuse me, can I please get a headset?" And then she says, "Yeah, sure, no problem." And then he just catches her... Get owned. You're not dead yet. He catches her... just talking with her coworkers instead of actually getting him his headset. So he says, "Excuse me, how about I get my headset?" And then she says, "Don't yell at me, sir. This is a very hard time for our country right now." And then he says, in the quietest voice possible, he says, "I'm not yelling. I just want my headset." And then an air marshal comes up and says, "Excuse me, sir, do we have a problem here?" And he said, "No problem. I just want my headset." And then... well, it escalates from there. I don't want to spoil the whole movie for you, but... you can check it out for yourself if you have Canadian Netflix.
I'm not sure that's
I watched this clip in a workplace training program for emotional intelligence. There's no way. That can't possibly be true. Watch this. Ooh! What would that teach you about emotional intelligence? The whole point of this scene was that Adam Sandler's being reasonable and he's being gaslit into thinking that he's got an anger management problem, but he's actually like a relatively laid-back guy, except when he kicks the crap out of John C. Reilly at that monastery. His wife set the whole thing up because he had repressed anger and she was concerned. Wait a minute, I haven't finished the second half of the movie yet, you jerk! It was all a Marissa Tomei-esque ruse?
That much on cages clearly has issues.
I mean, I saw it once when my parents rented it from the video store a long time ago, but...
Out of my way.
it feels good every time. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Well, now you know!
Oh, I feel sick.
You deserve that.
That's alright. I think we're past the window for spoilers. You can pet the chicken! The movie did come out 20 years ago, and it's bad. So, I think if a movie is good or great, the spoiler window is like 5 years. If I'm assuming it's not like, hey, come to my movie club and discuss Barbie, and then you're like, whoa, spoiler, you know? Like, if you're not actively seeking out spoilers, I feel like the spoiler window is like 5 years. If a movie's bad, I think the spoiler window is like the second the film comes out.
Don't make any move. Our Capitan would like to have a word with you. I wouldn't want to be in your boots.
I'm getting a lot of +2s on that.
Who loses first? Well.
What's happening? The captain has a shield. You must weaken her before attacking. Remember, you can kick enemies when they're surprised to push them.
Woman to woman.
Any plans to accidentally show your penis on stream? Well, listen, I don't think you can have a plan to accidentally do something. Genius. I understand the reference to what you're talking about. Uh-oh. She's very upset. Hey, get out of here!
You can dodge. No, run.
You're nothing more than a brute.
I missed. I missed. I missed. Hang on, I'm gonna get you. There we... What?
Now I can finally relax.
She owned me.
That's not the true version of this story.
No, please, I like this stream. If I see your dong, I don't think I could come back. Listen.
Let's make you
The
right.
odds of me accidentally hanging dong on stream are pretty low. Let me explain the reasons why. Silence, I kill you? One of the reasons is because I don't wear boxers to begin with. So, I believe from the clip, the problem is that the streamer in question is wearing boxers.
It's just all a misunderstanding.
And the boxers always have like a fly on the front of them, which is a real problem because the fly allows
I am not
allows for your thing to, in theory, flop out. Okay. So A, that's not going to happen to me because I'm wearing boxer briefs. It's a different setup. Splat me! Secondly, on top of the boxer briefs, I'm wearing some shorts right now. Thirdly, I'm just to be quite frank with you, I'm not embarrassed about it, but I'm not dealing with the kind of twig and two berries that if I engaged in some gyration, it's not gonna snake its way out of the fly. It's well affixed to my pubic area. Let me put it this way. I always know where it is. I'm never like, where's this thing going? I always know where it's at because it's always in the same spot. Everybody on Earth has, like, you know, lost a testicle at some point. It goes up in your abdomen or, like, slides behind the other one, and you're like, whoa, 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 there it is. I've never lost chain of custody on my cock. It's always right where I left it. So I think that I've previously thought it was a curse, but maybe it's also a blessing in some ways. My balls disappear all the time. I'm not joking. I know you're not joking. People don't understand, man. It's easy to lose a testicle in this day and age. Hey, Deli Sarah, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me? Really? Okay. Zippers are ruthless. Are you talking about getting the beans above the frank? How'd you get the beans above the frank? I've never gotten the beans above the frank. You ever had testicular torsion? Well, a rival wizard tried to cast testicular torsion on me once, but the joke was on him because it was my decoy testicles. What's going on here?
This could help.
Smart move.
Looks like you're late.
Watch this, watch this. Uh-oh, you're on fire. How do you come up with that on the fly? Well, the trick is it wasn't on the fly. I saw it on a Twitter tweet that got served to me from one of those, like, you know, garbage content aggregators that was like shit posts daily or something like that. And I scrolled past it and I went, ha 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 ha. And then it entered my brain, and then it was, you know, somewhere in the area of my brain that allowed me to reference it relatively quickly.
One measly garrison to give me of that. Of course. That would have been too easy.
It worked.
Watch where you're going.
Killed by a pint of wine to the face. You love to see it?
I admit you're good at this.
I've instantly broken your guard and terrified the neighbors. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Check, can I hit you with something? What's the best Beyoncé song? This is not, I'm not hitting you with a hot take. Much like Taylor Swift, I'm not that familiar with the Beyoncé catalog, okay? I'm familiar, you know, I've been cut down in my prime. I was familiar with it. I was at the appropriate age to still be watching much music when Crazy in Love came out. And then, like, maybe she didn't put out much when I was in university. She put out, like, If I Were a Boy or something like that. Everything You Own in a Box to the Left. And then at some point, following that period, she became one of the largest artists of all time. Love on Top. That's a great song. I know that one. Then you put your love on top. I know that one. I feel like I would plus 2 that as a good song. When that comes on the Peloton, I'm very much not disappointed. Halo highlights the fact that she has an incredible voice. You know, I will say, Kate was trying to think of the name of a song like maybe a month ago, and she was like, I'm pretty sure it's by Destiny's Child. And long story short, I think it ended up being Say My Name. So we watched the music video for Say My Name. As a kid, I had no concept, well, as a teenager, I guess, I had no concept of the fact that even before Beyoncé was a solo artist, no disrespect to Michelle and Kelly Rowland, but like, it's not that they don't have talent. It's just that literally, if you watch the Say My Name music video, Beyoncé sings the entire song, and all that Kelly and Michelle do is go, must be a reason why you're acting strange, and then Beyoncé picks it up again. And it was up to the way it is. Like, she's doing the whole song, and 99% of the video focuses on her. I don't know if that's because Beyoncé was clearly the most talented, or if she got like, she just got pushed, you know? Well, either way, I mean, that was also in the Say My Name music video, there is a 4th member of Destiny's Child, but she's literally like, I don't even know how to say this without making it sound like I'm making this up. All the choreography in the video is choreographed for 3 people. So they have Beyoncé at the front, and then she's flanked just behind her by Kelly and Michelle. And then it's like a flying V from a flock of Canadian geese. There's just one more lady off to the side who doesn't even sing in the song or anything. She's just there. Every once in a while, they give her like a close-up of her face, and you're like, who the hell is that? But by the time they got to Independent Woman Part 1 from the Charlie's Angels soundtrack, she was not there. Please fall over and get weak. Okay, come over here. I think I found the most abusable tactic in gaming. It's not Break My Soul, I'll tell you that much. I feel like Break My Soul is a song I've enjoyed hearing on the Peloton, which is where I hear all music that is not made by Mission of Burma. I deserve to die there.
Momentary setback.
Are there any artists that have never missed for you? That's a great question. I don't have a good answer. I mean, I'm sure there's some. I can't conjure anything in my mind right now, though. I'm thinking of it less like, oh, their whole catalog is great, and more like popular artists where they've never had like a radio single that I've not enjoyed. And I don't know if there's an answer for that one. Hang on. Fall over. Fall over. Red Hot Chili Peppers? Not for me. Maybe for you, brother. Not for me. I'll tell you that much. Hey, whoa! What the reach on this kid? It's got to be Rachmaninoff for me. Is that the guy with the big hands? Hall & Oates. Ooh, Hall & Oates. Not my favorite band of all time. But they may be an example of a band for whom none of their popular tracks missed. That's damn true.
She who's done one day.
None of the Hall & Oates singles are skips. Please use your panache abilities. Okay, okay. All right, developer of Garde. I will use my panache abilities. Hang on, first. Are you not dead? Oh, he's dead. That one band that did Machine Head. Please stop trying to bait me into thinking that Blur and Bush are the same thing again. I don't think that Blur and Bush are the same thing. They're just both four-letter band names that start with B from roughly the same time period. So sometimes I get a little bit confused, okay? I say the wrong thing. It's a Freudian slip. It's when you say one thing but you mean your mother. I'm insane. I'm insane. Okay, we need to use our environment again. Or we could just throw hand grenades at them. Send them everything you got, brother. Don't stop till you're numb. Good move. How about you kick this brazier real quick and then, oh, and then I leave you. If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. That's the idea. That's the idea. Please.
Next time, I'll teach them a good lesson.
The thing is, next time I'll teach them a good lesson. Fire pit strat ain't it.
Remember, you should never stand.
I guess there's like more of the level that I'm just ignoring.
One measly garrison to keep me locked up.
No one saw us losing, right?
Dialogue in this game is kind of questionable. Listen, all I'm saying, people aren't ready for this take yet, and I understand why. No game should have dialogue. Maybe that's too far. Maybe Disco Elysium should have dialogue. No other game has earned the right yet. No, NL, you don't understand the writing in Baldur's Gate 2. Listen, are you an industry plant? Did Macros put you up to this? What the heck is this? It's just another... It's more ale. No game should have quipping, maybe, is what I mean to say. Because we're in such an anti-quip phase in media. Your quipping has to be immaculate in order to not get raked over the coals, okay? So it's more like for your own self-interest. I'm telling you now, this is not the time in the media climate when you want to be quipping. That was tough. Quipping is very risky.
Now it's personal.
But everything in life has a balance. Because if you go back and you look at like reviews of the first Avengers movie and stuff like that, or anything Joss Whedon has ever made, they got like highly overrated. I guess everything, well, not everything, but I guess a lot of things in media are a reaction to what's like the dominant theme at the time, right? Perhaps there was the opinion that dialogue took itself too seriously in that period. So Joss Whedon's self-aware, winks and nods during Buffy the Vampire Slayer felt like a breath of fresh air. Nowadays, every single modern, at least superhero movie seems to ape that style of dialogue, so it seems very cringeworthy. We're overdosing on it. Hey, well, don't give me this, don't kill me, don't give me this. I'm a genius. I'm still a genius. That time I'm very embarrassed.
Momentary setback.
Did you know that two of the original Destiny's Child members found out they were fired when the Say My Name music video came out? I mean, when you watch the music video, I mean, I'm honestly just thinking, like, what were Kelly and Michelle thinking when they were told what to do in the music video? They were like, hey, just don't worry, we'll get you on the next one, Kelly. This one's Beyonce's song. Beyonce's gonna sing literally the entire song. You guys just sort of hang out in the background. I guess, like, you gotta do what you gotta do to be famous, so I would probably say yes, but Holy cow. Can you relax on the attacking, please? Focus.
Won't let this stop me.
Silverion X. I will not. I'm here to tell you I will not focus. Because the point of life is not to beat level 2 of On Guard.
More than one measly garrison to keep
The game
me
already
off.
beat me because I spent $22 on it. I transferred resources to it that I had. Point of life is not to get lost in the minutia like that. I think the point of life is to do what needs to be done and have as much fun as possible while doing it. Hey, watch this. How about you focus on this, you piece of junk? Like, I'm telling, this is not a Dark Souls situation where it's like, no, you don't understand. You gotta beat this so that you can. Hey, hey, hey!
Quick on my feet.
Like, let me use my panache move. What is this? Like, you gotta beat this so you can get to Radagon. You know, that's not really something I'm concerning myself with at the present moment. You know, I'm just having a good time. Nice try.
Too scared to parry.
Take this. That was extremely important. Now I got stun lock. Do it again. And then kill this guy. Oh, he had 2 health bars. Bit by bit. Inch by terrible inch. Oh.
Immediately hidden exit your next spell.
Striving. That's what
It's really funny. I never thought I would be the one chatter. Everybody's the one chatter, and nobody's the one chatter. It's Ra's al Ghul, fresh out the Lazarus pits, straight out the MF and dungeon of rap. That's a new record for sure.
Let me try that again.
Hang on. What if instead of always trying to run away, what if we just said, imagine there was no ability to run away, and then we just take them as they come? What if we stop enabling weakness within ourselves?
Don't let her distract you.
We just kick you out of the way, give you a 2 to okay, that's why. Because you got a lot to focus on if you're doing that. Sometimes there's going to be more than one attack. Okay, I'll see you. Goodbye. 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 Then come over here. Huge move. Then kick one of these at you. Knock you over the edge. You did not get knocked over the edge. Focus. I'm scared. I will be leaving now. Hello, sir. I will be leaving now. I will be grabbing a bucket. We're gonna get him 1 bucket at a time. Blonk. Get blonked on, sucker. Get lit on fire, please. You will also be getting lit on fire and then pushed off the edge. And then there's our moment. Okay, that's a big one. And then one of these to heal up a little bit. I've killed you. I've killed you. I haven't killed you, but I've dodged your attack. And then I've failed to dodge your attack. But I have killed you. No, I have not. But I'm close. Now you will be killed. Because I've broken your guard instantaneously. I splat you. I send you into the wall. It's full Rumbleverse mode. Oh, more? Really? Are you sure? I've poisoned your wine. I've poisoned yours as well. Oh, I gotta kick you down the damn chokey here. Oh, that didn't hit me. That's incorrect.
So much for sportsmanship.
You must be destroyed. Okay, I can't beat you. I can't beat you. I could barely beat you one-on-one. Now you, I can beat you. So you gotta go. And then you gotta go. Excuse me, not you. Two attacks from a hollow?
I'll always escape. and come back.
Torch Hollow hit me with 2 attacks? Unreasonable.
Remember, you should never stand in
Okay, new step.
More than one measly
Save the cannon for phase 2. And I'm choosing to go Dicko mode. I'm choosing to go Stephen King style goblin mode.
Senora, are a serial
Come on, hit me with something.
You are too kind.
Get splattered on. Get splattered on. Chain splats. You just stay the frick away from me. Okay, what do you want? What do you want? You know what? Take one of these. I don't care what you want. Take one of these. Because you're getting splatted. And then I'm ruining your life. Get out of my face. You're a piece of crap. Incredible plays so far. You know what? Don't mind if I do. While we're here, don't mind if I do. Take one of these, get bonked on, get kicked off the edge. Okay, who's
I'll show
next?
you.
I'm not making a lot of progress here. I'm making a little progress. I'm not making enough progress. You needed to fall. I needed to respond with a kick to that. Okay, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? Here's what you got for me. One of those, then you get surprised. I've followed it up with nothing. I didn't think you could reach me with that one. Okay, try it again.
This won't be the last time.
I am on hard mode. Thank you for asking a question that allowed me to respond in the affirmative. I mean, I'm not at a stage in my life where I'm choosing to play any game on normal. Because dying in most games is more fun than living. You know what I was thinking about it? I don't have a... This is not an action item. But I was thinking about difficulty in game design. And I think it's a useful model to think about why I bounce off of so many games. It's almost like having your car or your bike in the wrong gear. Like, for example, a game that is too easy feels like you're pedaling your bicycle, but the bicycle is stuck in like first gear. So you're like, yeah, it's really easy to move the bicycle, but it's not satisfying. And the bike isn't going fast. I don't feel like I'm close. I got a connection with the pedals or anything like that. Sure, I could spin my wheels really fast, but at the same time, it's just not satisfying. And then like games that are way too hard, which for me, the example that I have is like crop rotation this week. I was like, every pedal stroke feels like my quads and hamstrings are going to explode. Like just to move 6 inches on the bicycle, I feel like I'm going to end up having muscle spasms tomorrow. But when you get a game that's like, this is very, very close to like that perfect gear right now, where I'm like, pedaling is not easy, but at the same time, it's not so difficult as to feel that it's impossible. And sometimes the difficulty is like, oh, the enemies have too much HP. Sometimes the difficulty is just like, there's too many fucking mechanics, bro.
She can't stop dodging. She's afraid of us. What?
In my world, at least. I can't speak for your world, because I don't know who you are or what you're about. Nobody knows who they were or what they were doing. But their legacy remains hewn in the living rock of Stonehenge.
Right?
I'll crawl back out of wherever they send me.
What's a game that's too easy? Can I say something that's constructive criticism without being, without having people descend upon me? I sort of feel like there's a lot of examples of like 3 out of 10 games that are too easy. But right now, the last time I played Thronefall, I was like, possibly this game is a little bit too easy. The fact that I was not forming a coherent strategy
There's too many of them.
throughout the round and still won, I was like, that didn't hit the flywheel for me.
Come on, Adalia.
There's modifiers that make it tough. They should make the modifiers the base game then, in my opinion. No, they shouldn't add more mechanics. They should just make it harder. Not harder to learn.
More than one measly garrison to keep.
Isn't that the appeal of the game? Some of you motherfuckers have minimalism confused with difficulty. You can have a very easy game with complex mechanics. For example, play Europa Universalis 4 as France. You can also have a very, a relatively difficult game with simple mechanics. Into the Breach or something like that. These are great examples. Tetris, great example. Now this, it's not related to this, because this is hitting the sweet spot right now as far as I'm concerned. Like, watch this. Ain't nothing difficult about that, but it is satisfying. Just be dead or whatever. Hey, okay. Come over here. That's, you followed that one up with a kick. How did it end up like this? It was only a kick.
I don't think so, senora.
Bragging now, are we?
It was only a kick. I'm dead again. The Killers are canceled now? They got booed off the stage? What happened? Oh, because they didn't they? It's not funny, but it's funny in the same way that if Aldous Snow was real, he wouldn't be funny. But because he's in Get Him to the Greek, it's funny. Didn't they bring a Ukrainian guy up on stage and say, like, we should all, like, be friends with each other? Something like that? Yes. I mean, that would be nice, don't get me wrong. Listen, I'm not saying you have to hand it to celebrities, okay? I'm just saying celebrities and normal people don't live in the same world. As a celebrity, you're in a bubble, which is why you can think it's brave to be like war is bad.
Remember, you should never stand in.
It will take more than one measly
As a normal person, you can't. I think it does apply to some streamers, man. I think like professional athletes and stuff like that. I'm in a way lucky that I got to live some life before Twitch came to pass. And I say it all the time, but it's true. I got a little bit of life experience that I'm happy to have. But if you got into streaming as like you graduated from high school and then like immediately became a streamer and then you say something stupid, I'm like, of course. Like, what do you expect? No disrespect. You might have had the highest marks like in your entire graduating class in high school, but at the same time, like there's a lot of life that comes after, 12th grade physics. You gotta figure it out, Hang on, one of these. Oh, I had something ready.
I'll crawl back out of wherever they send me.
Dan had a life before Twitch and he still has some psycho takes. That's because Dan knows psycho takes get people going. Dan probably lives an even more normal life than I do. Bonk. Can you attack me with something? I need to garner some momentum, please. Huge. You always respond to that with a kick. No, you have to obviously you have to deal with the attack first, then you follow it with a kick. Excuse me? The dude actually shattered the barrel off of his fucking head? I'm gonna die to torch hollows? Hey, VIP Daniel, you watching Big Brother this season? Asking for a friend? Yeah, come on down. And then, heal up with one of these. And go Dr. Dre mode on somebody. Okay, you got something for me? Yes, you do. Then I gotta deal with your pal. You should listen to your friend Billy Zane. He's a cool guy. He just wants what's best for you. Okay, if you're not gonna attack me, then fine. Come over here. I will knock you all down and I drink your health bar. I drink it up. I forgot what button does what. So take this. Give me some health back. Nice try. Huge. Bad. Not good. Not good. Not huge anymore. What is the Billy Zane quote from? It's from Terrence Malick's favorite movie, Zoolander. Hey, Jet Cooper, thank you for the gifted subscriptions as well. Wow! Thank you for the gifted subscriptions as well. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, I'm a little distracted here. Holy cow, we made it through. I need to do this. And then... Oh, what a waste. See you. Pots me? Pepper pots me? Pots aren't gonna do anything to you. I gotta find something. Okay, we got a lot of stuff over here. Huge. Not huge. Hugely bad, maybe? How about one of these? Oh! Worth. There's another one, brother. It's gonna blow. She's weak.
Tougher than I expected.
Run. Now, there's another cannon over here. There's no gun. Oh! Bro, she's quick. Give me a pot, please. I bet she's gonna no-sell the pot. So I gotta throw the pot at you instead. And then run away, having achieved nothing. Whoops.
It was an accident.
You think that's funny?
She no-sold it. I gotta kick you off a bridge. I understand. Huge move. Take this box and shove it. How are you not dead, sir? I hear you doing 2 attacks. It's our time to get in. Okay, and then... double dodge. Recover some HP. Kick her down the stairs! Oh!
That didn't work. Yeah.
Kick her down the stairs. She took the other path. She took the other... After everything we've been through, she took the other path.
Estimated them.
We're so close, though. And think about how much better we're getting.
It will take more than one measly garrison to give me...
Lantern the cannon. Motherfucking Psychonauts gamers. Makes me sick. What does that mean? Everything's a puzzle to you. It's never just perseverance, huh? It's never just perseverance and hard work. It's always like, oh, use all the remaining tools to your advantage. Like, approach things from a strategic context. How about just doing things the same time, or the same way, 1,000 times in a row, until eventually they work just due to the law of large numbers, and then being like, see, I told you it would work. You ever think about that? Okay, you got me.
Come on, Adalia, you can do better than this.
Did you just use Psychonauts as an adjective? Did you just use it as a noun?
Remember, you should never stand in...
It will take more than one measly garrison to keep me locked up.
Come this way. Then I will kick boxes at you. Huge! That's the God seed as far as boxes go.
I can't be...
I got more where that came from.
Stay splatted.
This isn't my first fight.
It turns out you can just kick 2 boxes at him. You're just nothing. No offense. Follow it up with something like that. We gotta keep using your meter. Okay, come on over. Got me pretty good. Felt like I needed a win there, so I took my win. You're all extremely weak. I'm extremely strong. How embarrassing for you. You're literally nothing, so I'm not worried about you. Now we're on full HP. You guys all come out. Okay, enjoy this. While everybody's on the floor, we're with killing the weaklings, so that it's just us and the captain at the end. Oh, but I got some freaking cat fur on my nose, man. See ya. See ya, see ya, see ya, see ya, see ya. The hell? They're engaging in tactics? I just want this guy. Is that so much to ask? Give me the lad. Okay. Give me the lad, please. Oh, come on. There we go! And then, come over here. Bit of a waste, but we take those. Okay, now I gotta kick you down the damn stairs. Huge. Yeah, go ahead, come on. Which means I should fight you on the stairs. Hey, why were you too strong to get hit by that, though? I've got to... Well, I could always just blow you up with a cannon, I guess. How about one of these? That's got a sting. How about one of these? Oh!
Her vision is based on movement.
Turns out buckets are pretty strong. What was that, like an hour and a half? We still haven't even fought the boss yet. Find a way to the surface.
Every inch of the city. She could be anywhere.
There's only 40 minutes.
Now I can sleep
Sorry I
away
died.
and notice right from under their noses.
Wahoo! Yippee! Yahoo! Yahoo!
On purpose. I needed to cool off.
Yippee!
So
This must be the new Assassin's
precisely
Creed.
What the Count Duke is plotting this time.
It can't be, because I don't know where to go. And in Assassin's Creed, I always know where to go, because they put a big diamond on your map,
It's over now.
which is very helpful for idiots like me, but also emblematic of many of the things wrong with modern game design in everyone else's opinion. I agree there shouldn't be a big diamond, but I also think that I should never get lost. I think if I ever get lost in a game, you've designed the game badly.
There used to be an exit here.
Can I tell you something embarrassing as well? I've previously been on record as saying it's crazy how many Assassin's Creed fans I see in public. Like at least a couple times a month, I'll see someone wearing like a shirt or a hat with the Assassin's Creed logo on it. I don't see that much other gaming merch outside of like conventions. So I was like, where did all these Assassin's Creed fans come from? Not my ass in Disney Springs realizing there's a store called Volcom and their logo is exactly the same as the Assassin's Creed logo, and that's what everyone's actually wearing? I thought there were just a ton of Assassin's Creed fans out there. It turns out there's a brand that copped their logo. Or maybe Assassin's Creed copped their logo, I don't know. That was my jam in middle school. I don't know what to tell you. I simply did not know. It's a triangle, man? I mean, it's not a triangle. It's a... I don't even know. It's like a diamond with triangles inside of it.
It is I, indeed.
I didn't even see it. It looks like the tip of a fountain pen. Exactly. Where do I go, man? Give me the Ubisoft diamond. Go up. Okay. I can do that. No, this is the starting point. Okay, not that up, not that up. You need to throw an explosive. Okay. Psychonauts, motherfuckers. You need to throw an explosive. You're gonna need to move an explosive over there. The bombs are blinking. Okay? Blind. You gotta look at the desk. Okay, look at the desk, alright? There's grenades on the table. You're not wrong, look at that. There's grenades on the table. Take that one back, okay? Oh, you know what? You did it for me. I see you blew a hole in there. Take one of those and call me in the morning. Maybe read the note? No, because the note always says something like, 1603, to the Earl of Sandwich who reads this. I'm just not interested in that level of history. I'd rather listen to like a Dan Carlin podcast or something like that. Okay, you caught me. I'm mashing. I'm not afraid to admit it. Mashing is as mashing does.
Wounds received in battle.
The note says blow up the ground with the bomb.
Take it away.
If the note says use the grenades to blow a hole in the wall, there shouldn't be a hole in the wall. There should be a door. That's my game design philosophy. But it's long been established. I hate difficult puzzles like that.
It's my turn to attack.
Huge. You are done and dusted like a 30-minute Spice Girls ride. The puzzle is reading? Well, that's what I'm saying. If I wanted a puzzle where the puzzle was reading, I would, like, put together IKEA furniture. The only puzzle I want in video games in today's modern era, what an arm on you, by the way, is, hey, here's 12 people are coming to your food truck, and half of them want braised beef and half of them want jambalaya. How are you going to get your way out of this situation? And the answer is skill difference.
I like your approach.
This is just too many enemies, brother. There's a lot of foes. You know what? If you want it to be done quick, there's an easy way to make that happen. Don't die. Run. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Take some of that. Here's what I'm thinking. Watch out. It worked. Thanks for the assist. Ma'am, you're deceased. Oh God, remember the buttons. Okay, now you need to heal. That's fine. I'll use my super heal. Welcome to Farmington. Are you talking about Farmington Hills? Ain't nobody frickin' with me. I love my city.
Do you have a death wish?
Do you have the time to listen to me whine? About nothing and everything, all I want? That's how I want to go. Oh. Oh, no, 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 you guys are all too strong. You'll excuse me, I need to raise my panache meter. Get out of there and then launch one of these. And then run away. It's okay. You just gotta, it's not that many mechanics. You just gotta dodge the circles. Dodging the circles is no big deal. Okay, that was comedic. Phase 1, complete. Get kicked in the chest. No, I gotta find a bucket for you or something. I'm not qualified for this.
I need a break.
Get him. I need to build meter. I'm in trouble. Bullshit. How did you no-sell the grenade to the face, man?
This won't be the last time you hear of Adalia de Volador.
A grenade exploded right on top of his head, and he went like, what? I don't buy it. He's making me ill? That's just the camera. And I don't think it's a game problem. I think it's a third-person action game thing, but... Okay, get owned. Shouldn't have stood next to the weapon rack. Take some of that. Here's what you do. Grenadier's kind of annoying me. I'm popping up. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm knocking you down. And now I'm calling a cab. And she's having a smoke. And sorry, I forgot. We can't talk about Mr. Brightside anymore. It's all about Planet of the Base. Excuse me, you're weakened. I should have interrupted your attack in my estimation personally. All right, who's next?
On guard.
I don't know, just take one of these. Preferably not in that direction. You gotta go. This is gonna get too hot in here. Run away. Come on! There we go. Okay, then you guys need... Holy cow, you lived through that, huh? Run away, you piece of junk. Watch this. Absolutely horrendous throw. The Grenadier's still alive? Not to a basic lad, please. Of all the lads! I'm simply asking not to die to a basic lad. Okay, we got something cooking here. We still got something cooking. That's the price you pay to get a pot. Then you get splatted. Man, you dying would go crazy. You're so strong. Please allow me to build yellow meter off of you.
You want me to take that seriously?
That's bullshit. I hit him in the head. I hit him in the head with an explosive. I hit him in the face with an explosive, and he lived. I was so flabbergasted he lived, I couldn't bring myself to dodge the lady. He's just running for my damn life.
We really need to fight this muchacha.
I'd like to see you try.
Okay. You get stunned. You get surprised. Surprise mechanics, my favorite. That's gonna sting. How about... This one feels like a restart to me. Maybe just kick some more explosive barrels out there. It's true, I did get a lot of value out of the weapon racks last time.
They wouldn't defeat me that easily.
He's raging more than in Elden Ring. Well, they're saying it right. This is harder than Elden Ring, honestly. At the end of the day, it's not that there weren't hard things in Elden Ring. There were. But most of it comes down to the Dark Soulsian urge, right? To just fight a big guy by circling around his ankles. Now, they had some of the hardest big guys that have ever existed in Souls in that game. And it's like, without a doubt, one of the best games ever made. Whenever you fight like 20 dudes at the same time in a Souls type game,
Those bombs should be illegal.
They mostly just sort of stand there, I think. Or they're like little slugs or something that slowly amble towards you. These guys, they've all got a certain degree of potency. Plus, no Estus, a mere 8x8 grid, no fog of war.
When justice becomes law, resistance becomes true.
My health is returned to me. My health is returned to me. Don't even worry about the Grenadier. They're irrelevant. No phones in sight.
Now where is it?
Huge. Why would I walk into that? You gotta go. Lady, you gotta go. Let me get a grenade. I'll settle for a pot. Pot the Grenadier. Get smoked. Get kicked off the edge. Fall down. Be killed. Then, one of these goes crazy. Thanks for the free health. Then we gotta find the other Grenadier. Which means you... Oh. Mip skip incoming. That hurt. You did it to yourself? I own you. Silence, I own you. And I've dodged all of your attacks. Now, this is all about building panache.
One more time.
Huge. You're not weakened yet. I've noticed that about you. Now you're weakened. Build, do some attacks, man!
Are you sure we can't talk the truth?
I know what you're thinking. Has anyone on Earth ever had more panache than this guy? And I think the answer may be no. I own you. Okay, exit the area.
Let's find out.
We hit the flow state and we made it happen. Give me the boss, please. Give me the boss.
Now. I've got to stop the Count Duke.
I've died too many times.
Be careful, senora. There are dangerous ways around here.
Anyway, I don't know. Love on Top, sure. Maybe that's the best Beyoncé song. Best Taylor Swift song? We're still working on that one, right? Everybody's got a different...
Burn the city to the ground.
everybody's got a different preference there. Best Avril Lavigne song? I know that the first single is complicated, but I think you gotta go with Skater Boy. I think Skater Boy is the one that actually like has, I think it has some listenability in 2023 just because it's like a product of its time.
Bragging now, are we?
I don't know how I'm gonna kill you, because the only way I know how to kill you is to throw stuff at you. I think I'm out of stuff to throw.
I don't think so, scoundrel.
You're not so bad.
Flattery with criminals.
How do you...
Apprehended.
They damage my honor. I'll show them.
How do you do damage to this unit in phase 2 if you don't have anything to throw at them?
Shall we begin? Here we go. You almost got me. Keep on trying.
No kicks in phase 2? Listen, brother. If I needed to know what not to do, I would just watch the clip, okay?
Of course, I let them think I was defeated.
You need to kick when they have a yellow exclamation mark. Okay? Use your panache? Okay, what if I don't have any panache? You're gonna say build panache. Well, if that's the last enemy left, you can't build panache off them. So we need that. There's gotta be something. There was the yellow exclamation mark.
Come on now.
Okay, you're right. It stumbled him a little bit.
And I hate.
Don't lose half your health instantly. If you don't know the answer, you can just say, I don't know the answer. You don't have to hit me with some kind of quip that, you know, insults me. You know, to a lesser mind, it might make them think that your intelligence is high. To me, it just says this person is embarrassed that they don't know something. You don't need to be embarrassed to not know something. That's the base state. That's why we ask questions.
That's not how I remember it.
I don't know the answer? Okay, then you don't have to type.
Mentally, I've already
Okay.
planned
You are nothing, so be killed.
Bluff poorly.
You double attack me, and then you're nothing, so be killed. And you hit me once, we can live with that. Now double attack me. Get kicked down the stairs.
I know how to deal with people like you.
Okay, come on.
Stop dancing.
Sorry, get kicked down the stairs, thank you. Then get kicked into the wall. This is gonna take you into full splat territory. Okay, now you're on a white bar.
Sorry, no need to get angry.
You're unkickable, okay? Fair enough. There's no exclamation mark coming. Oh, I'm just breaking your poise. I'm just sticking you with the pointy end.
I warned you.
It's Sekiro. Oh, I could have kicked you there. That's fine. Oh! Okay, we made it.
Guard down.
There you go. Thank you. Was that so hard? Would you use a bidet if it was hooked up to a Sprite keg? I'd say yeah. If water's good for cleaning your you-know-what, then Sprite must be amazing, right? Because it's like water plus like another ingredient. Bleach, maybe? Can I tell you something crazy? Do you know how bent over the corporations have us? We moved, right? When we moved, we inherited the washing machine from the house. We left our washing machine in our old place. We didn't need to get a washing machine because there was already a washing machine in this place, okay? No problem. I've used many different washing machines in my life. Maytag, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, etc., etc. This washing machine must be newer. You know how I know it's newer? Because it has a subscription service. Now, you don't have to pay $9.99 a month to use your washing machine. However, on the washing machine, it has a logo on it that says, make sure to clean your washer with a fresh. And I said, what is that? I'm going to ignore it. Well, after ignoring it for a month, it plays like an alarm, and every time you try to run a cycle in your washing machine, it's like, just so you know, you should really clean your washer with a fresh. It makes the light like blink at you and tries to like default to that setting. So we said, I don't want to ruin my washing machine. We bought a fresh. A fresh is literally just like these pucks of bleach. They recommend you clean your washing machine with this. You run a cycle on washer clean with a fresh in it once a month. Otherwise, the thing will ignore the heck out of you. Or annoy the heck out of you, I should say. How much was it? The point is not the price, it's the principle, man. Why do I have to wash the washing machine? The washing machine, the only things that go into it are like water and soap. Literally every time it works, it cleans. But that soap's not good enough. No, you've got to get a soap to wash the residue of the laundry soap off of the washing machine. Doesn't make any damn sense.
What is on your door? You what way to think,
Holy cow. You got me. It is the boss of this world.
You still haven't caught me.
You need to, okay, we need to do something. What we need to do is use the terrain to our advantage. I don't know how I weakened you. Maybe you just started weak. Maybe, I don't know if it's one of those things where you were raised that way or maybe you were born that way. But it's, you know, it's a cursed life you lead either way. Why don't you take some of that? Complete accident that was flammable, honestly.
Take
some of that, brother.
Were actually an improvement on the real thing.
I can't believe we've reached the point in life where once a month I have to clean my washing machine with a different kind of soap, okay? Like, where does it end?
Quiet! Don't deserve the satisfaction!
I guess it ends with this cleaning your washing machine, because there's like nowhere else to go. But it should have ended before that. We should make washing machines that don't need to be cleaned.
That's what irreverence will get you for the dark.
He no-sold it?
Birds fall on deaf ears.
His poise! His poise! Please hit me with something. Hit me with something? Hit me with something? Oh, that's too much. Hang on. Any chance you could shoot this cannon? It's a lot of lads here. Led Zeppelin voice, if they were from England. There's a whole lot of lads. Can I hit you with something? Now that I think about it, I think Led Zeppelin might be from England? They were. That makes sense. You guys ever get an achievement for setting the Duke's pants on fire? Dude, this is his last health bar. Get out of there. He's dead. We win. You suck. I killed your boss. Stop attacking me.
Did you enjoy?
Cheater! Reprobate! This won't go unfinished! Just you wait!
The Count was hell-bent on this.
You should YouTube dirty washing machine repair to see how dirty they can get. They can get absolutely disgusting.
So I made sure everyone.
I believe it. I'm just resentful. Because it feels like everything's a subscription service now. We had a washing machine in our old place for 5 years. We never cleaned it. Our clothes came out smelling a little bit mildewy, but that's the way the world works, man. We do clean our dishwasher. We don't have a garbage disposal, which sucks, because having a garbage disposal is really nice. But we do clean our dishwasher. But that's because, like, food gets stuck in there. I don't throw, like, a plate with, you know, taco beef on it into the washing machine. Now, I want you, because you're going to be, like, upset. I also rinse off the taco beef before I put the plate in the dishwasher. But at the same time, I'm telling, like, so, there's always some residue. You know, there's more residue on the plates than there is on the clothes. Okay, slash marker me.